Now, doesn't that just fit like an old pair of thongs you left at your mate's house about 4 years ago and all you guys a pair of boots? He goes, I reckon they're yours. Bang, they're on perfect. Drop deck work or a float. We bloody love it. And we're on a mission today, absolute mission. So here next to us, we've got a spreader, and these go through some of the worst terrain you can possibly see. They're bloody 6-wheel drive, and they've got to get into some horrible spots. But things do go wrong from time to time. So we've got a spreader stuck out on a property that's actually broken the front axle. So the mechanic here at Quinn has actually engineered up something to put in there to actually get it moving, to get down and put it on the back of this float. Now the thing is, where it is, there is no way that this truck could actually get in there. That's how bloody treacherous some of these places are. So he's got to get it going and then get it down to me, and then we'll whack it on this, get it back here, and get the thing back to Mickey Mouse. But enough talk here. Let's get out there and see how we go. Whew. But first, let's have this long-awaited shave that I've been putting off since the end of the last financial year. Yeah. Uh-oh. Tell you what, from first glance down at the road down there, looking up this way, it didn't look that bad until you just have a look over this rise and go, oh yes, this could be a bit of fun. Puppies, stay away from that bull. That's not for puppies. Yeah, there's creeks and all sorts of stuff in the middle there. So the boys are up there working on the spreader at the moment. So the next bet, or the next thing we've got to do, is actually work out a truck to get it out as easy as possible, because there's no way I'm bloody getting the float up here, I wouldn't have thought. Not without getting stuck myself. All right, let's go find the boys. They're somewhere on the other side of those trees, I think. You stay there, big fella. I don't want any trouble. Those tracks taste fresh. I think we're on the right track here. Oh, bloody hell. It's gonna be hard enough walking up that, let alone getting a bloody machine down and up. Hello, moo cow. Not for puppies. Keep going. Jeez, I hope I'm in the right paddock. Keep going, puppies. You can hear something in the distance now. Well, we made it. The truck's all the way down there, and there's the spreader. You made that out like it was an easy walk.
It was, mate. It was.
You drove it more. How you going under there, mate?
I'm loving it.
We're far off?
A while off.
So what are we doing under here? What have you engineered up to get this thing back on the road? So broken diff, broken
diff housing.
Yeah.
And weld it back together and then support it between the U-bolts.
Lovely. And then one of us is going to attempt to drive it back down to the truck, aren't we?
That's it.
That's why you made me walk up here. Anyway, we'll leave you to it. And hopefully it won't be too long. Mind you, I can take a nap now.
Yeah,
I'm having a nap and you do.
I was going to say.
What do you got there, Brendan?
A bit of a contraption.
We're calling that a new diff. So to give you an idea of just how challenging it is to operate one of these spreaders, if you have a look up here on that hill, that's actually a 50% grade, and that had already actually gone up and down on that. And unfortunately, when it was coming down this bit of hill here, there was an old tree stump hole, and it bloody bottomed out in that, and that's what got us to here. And it actually got towed down here by a bulldozer to get to this spot to get fixed. That was a couple of months ago that actually happened up there, and you know, the grass was a lot longer, it was wetter, and we couldn't actually get up here until now. So it just shows how bloody crazy the guys are that drive this off. Got to tilt my hat to them, but you know, these things do happen when you're out here doing hard yakka work.
Too.
In the moment of truth, we're just about ready to go.
Better get a view.
It's got to be an epic header down there, isn't it? Alright, let's give her a go. It's handy that I've never driven one of these before. Alright, moment of truth. So after putting the big girl through its paces and doing a couple of tests, we noticed that the steering was greatly reduced and it really wanted to pull to the left. Also, only having the four-wheel drive over the 6 meant that it was pretty prone to slipping away. So it was decided at this point we would get the John Deere tractor, put a sling around the front of that, hook it to the back, so if it wanted to take off, we had some resistance and we were able to stop. And here is an example of why we went to that extra effort with the tractor and sling. With a hard right-hander with minimal steering and the diff locks trying to send me straight, all the truck wanted to do was go straight over that steep ledge. So whilst I needed to come to a complete stop to disengage the diff lock so I could get a little bit more right-hand steering, the truck actually neutralised, which meant I didn't have a gear and didn't want to engage a gear until I started rolling. So having that resistance of the tractor holding me back was an absolute godsend at this point to give me a safe buffer zone that we ultimately required for the truck's engine and transmission to re-engage so I could effectively control my speed under my own power again.
Can you get a gear?
Alright, that's the worst of it out of the way now. A few dicey spots there, but we're holding up okay at the moment. We're on the gravel, so we're almost back at where I've got the float, but change of plans down that end. We're actually going to try and get the float here on this road because we don't want to risk actually going out the road or anything like that. You know, safety first and do the right thing. So slowest trip in history I've done here, but holding up pretty well. Bloody Brendan's done well with his engineering to make a new axle basically to get us down here. So we just got to get down this last little bit and then find a way to get it onto the float as well, and we should be happy days after that. Getting there. Oh, geez, wasn't that fun? So we had to go up, chuck a U-turn and back in on the blind side in this dark and held up a whole heap of traffic, but we got in. Woo! Hard yakka, but we're bloody getting there. Job well done, boys. Ah, lovely. Oh, all nicely chained down mainly at the back here because the front end, we're not trusting that. So just a whole heap of stuff here and just some straps up there just to guide us through. But we are good to go. Get back to the yard, and I'll tell you what, we are just going to go straight to bed, I reckon. I cannot be bothered unloading this tonight. Anyway, guys, hope you're having a good one. We'll catch you later. And as you can see, I clearly lied about going straight to bed because here we are unloading it about an hour later. That being said, overall, it was a great team effort by everyone involved. And in summary, from the point where the works were carried out by Brendan and Aaron up on the hill, down to where the truck was located was about 3.5 kilometres. And at any point, I was only going about 2 kilometres an hour, and it took an hour and a half to get it down to the bottom. And the best part, it held up, it got there safely, and we got it back to the yard. Sign up to TruckWiz, Australia's #1 navigation app for trucks, buses and caravans for as little as $49 and go into the draw to win up to 15 grand's worth of prizes. Check out truckwiz.co to find out more.